Welcome to our practice of Yoga Nidra. Take some time to begin to prepare yourself for this practice. If it's comfortable for you, you might begin by lying down on your mat. Consider extending your arms from your sides, letting your legs relax and fall open. If another position would feel better for you, take time to take it now. Consider what adjustments or props you might want in order to allow yourself to rest completely. Perhaps a light blanket or rolled blanket or bolster or pillow behind your knees. Adjust your body and any props so that you feel rested and supported. Once you've found your comfortable position, we'll set our intention to begin Yoga Nidra. Perhaps say silently to yourself, I am practicing Yoga Nidra. Consider what is your intention for this time. What is your deepest desire for these next moments spent on your mat? Perhaps to rest fully, to experience peace, to relax, or simply to stay awake and experience Yoga Nidra. There's no need to overthink, but whatever desire or intention comes to mind, let it settle deeply into your being. And then repeat your intention 3 times silently to yourself, allowing yourself to deeply and fully connect with the intention you are creating. I am now going to ask that you begin to focus your intention and attention on various parts of the body. As I name these parts of the body, briefly picture and draw your attention to this part and allow it to relax completely. Right hand, thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, pinky finger, right palm, lower right arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, right shoulder blade, waist, hip, right thigh, knee, shin, ankle, top of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe, left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, little finger, right, left palm, lower left arm, elbow, upper left arm, left shoulder blade, hip, thigh, knee, shin, ankle, top of the left foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe. Solar plexus, upper chest, right shoulder, left shoulder, neck, jaw, right cheekbone, left cheekbone, right eye socket, left eye socket, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, right temple, left temple, space between the eyebrows, forehead, top of the scalp, right ear, right jawline, left ear, left jawline, entire face, entire right arm, entire right leg, entire left arm, entire left leg, right side body, left side body, full front of the body, back of the shoulders, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, spine, sacrum, glutes, right back of the thigh, behind the right knee, right calf, left thigh, back of the knee, left calf, entire right leg, entire left leg, entire back body, entire front body, whole body together, whole body together, whole body together. And now draw your attention to your breath. Notice the sensations in your body on your inhales. Notice the sensations in your body on your exhales. With each inhale, invite expansion into the body without forcing or adding tension in any way. Notice the spaces that open and lengthen on your inhales. And now draw your attention to your exhales. With each exhale, allowing your body to rest even more fully into your mat. Allowing any remaining tension in the body to release along with your breath on the exhale. Feeling any remaining tension unravel and unwind with the breath. And now I invite you to begin counting your inhales and your exhales backward from 54. Breathing in 54 Breathing out, 54. Breathing in, 53. Breathing out, 53. And so on. Continuing to count each inhale and each exhale backward from 54 down to 0. When you reach 0, you can begin again at 54. If you lose your place, it's okay. Simply begin again, counting backward your inhale and your exhale. I now ask you to turn your attention to the physical sensations in your body. First, the sensation of your body making contact with each of the connection points on your mat. Feeling those contacts. Feeling yourself supported fully and completely by your mat. Held up by the earth. Supported fully. And now turning your attention to the sensation of cold. As if you have walked out into a cold winter's day. Feel the sensation of cold on your fingertips, on the tip of your nose. Notice the physical sensations that arise when you sense cold. Chill bumps on your arms. Chattering teeth. The pinking of your cheeks. Feel the cold against your skin. And now turn your sensation away from the cold. Notice instead the sensation of heat, as if you have walked out of your door into a summer's day. The heat of the sun and radiating off the earth, soaking into your skin. Feel the warmth of the sun on your face. Notice the sensations in your body in response to the heat. Sweat prickles at your temples. Your skin grows warm to the touch. Your cheeks redden as blood vessels rise to the surface. You feel the heat radiating off your skin. And now return to the sensation of cold. And again, turn your attention to the sensation of heat. Now I ask you to consider in your mind's eye the picture of your body as it lies on your mat. See it clearly in your mind's eye. And imagine that a tiny butterfly has landed at the corner of your mat. No bigger than your thumbnail. Its tiny wings bow back and forth toward the earth as it settles in place at the corner of your mat. You lying next to it. And notice how big your shape is in comparison to the size of that butterfly. Millions of butterflies could stack wing to wing and still not cover the surface of the mat that you cover. How big your form is in comparison to this tiny life form. And then as you picture your body lying on your mat, that butterfly still at the corner, zoom your vision out as if you are floating far, far above your mat. Far, far above the room, viewing your body still lying on the mat. From high in the sky, and zoom out further. Now viewing your body from far away in space, and zoom out further, beyond the stars of the Milky Way. And notice how small your body is in comparison to the forms around you. Tiny in comparison to the size of the earth on which you lie. Minute in comparison to the other planets floating beyond this one. Minuscule up beside the vast extents of space. And notice, here your form lies, tiny on the vast planet upon which you lie. Large next to the tiny butterfly which lies next to you. Feel the sensation of being at once both tiny and large in form. And now I ask you to picture a blank canvas in the surface of your mind. Empty and ready for fresh possibilities to be painted there. As I list these images, imagine them painted in full detail on the surface of that canvas. tune in to the intricacies of each picture. A cool, natural spring. The great pyramids. A vast desert. A starry sky. A field of wildflowers. A deep ocean. A high mountain peak. A tiny ladybug. A single red rose. A giant evergreen. A vast desert. A cool, bubbling spring. A starry sky. A tall mountain peak. A deep ocean. And now begin to picture painted on that canvas a beautiful place where you feel completely and utterly at ease. Notice the things that come into your field of vision as you turn your head gently to the left to look. Imagine that you turn to the right and note what you see there. Feel the sensation of the ground underneath your feet. Is it grass, lush and soft? Is it sand, warm and grainy? Is it the feel of your sturdy shoes against the earth? And then notice what you hear in this safe space. What are the sounds that surround you? Is there a smell that wafts across the breeze? Imagine yourself walking and exploring in this perfect space. You see a path. And decide to go explore. You graze your fingertips across the surface as you pass. Note the texture against your fingers. Is it rough or smooth? Soft or slick? Does it give way or is it hard? And as you round the corner of the path, you see a little hill and gently meander up to the top of the hill. And when you arrive, you gaze across at the expanse of the world. Calm, at peace, in harmony. And you notice that you also feel connected deeply to all that you see. Calm, at peace, in harmony. And now I ask you to tune into that deep sense of calm within your own body. Feeling deeply connected to that sense of calm. Notice the way that sense of calm permeates each molecule of your being. You are calm. You are steady. You are at ease. And then notice deep, deep within you a sense of joy bubbling up from within. Feeling that sense of joy deep in your being. And noticing that it has a bright golden light associated with it. Picture this bright golden light bubbling from your core. this joy bubbling from your core and rolling in waves throughout your entire body and spilling out generously onto your mat and beyond. A sense of joy that cannot be contained. That is not dependent on anyone else or any circumstance, but rolls beyond you from deep in your core. And now, I invite you to return to the intention you set at the beginning of this practice. Holding it in your mind and feeling it deeply throughout your entire being. Repeat your intention silently to yourself 3 times, knowing it to be true. And now I invite you to return your attention to this present moment. Noticing the rise and fall of your chest with your breath. Noticing the physical sensations of air on your skin, of your body in contact with the mat and your props. Noticing what you hear. The sound of your own breath, perhaps. The sounds in this room and beyond. And now invite some gentle movement back into the body. Perhaps a wiggle of fingers or toes. Gradually welcome larger movements. Perhaps rotating the wrists or the ankles. Maybe gently swaying the head from side to side and feeling the contact of the back of the head with the earth. Perhaps rubbing the hands together to create a little heat. And then placing the palms over the eyes. Feeling that gentle heat. And then using the hands to wash the face. And welcoming a great big stretch. Continue to invite any other gentle movement that would feel good in your body. And whenever you feel ready, roll over onto your favorite side and take a couple of good breaths. Before pressing your way back up to an easy seat. Thank you for sharing this practice of Yoga Nidra with me today. May you be safe. May you be well. May you be at peace. Namaste.